See, again, there are dimensions of, let's say, reading to agility, mental agility, clarity of thought. But it's again linked to a topic of learning agility. How do you have this dimension of there's always something to learn new in life, right? And just having this whole thing of I want to be a lifelong learner because there's so much happening and there's so much I don't know. Of course, I don't want to put pressure on myself for that, but there's so much to discover. Coming to the earlier theme of exploring, discovering, and there's, to my mind, one of the best way to do that is reading. Of course, you can go and explore in other ways as well, because when you're reading experiences of people who may have already done something about it, right? Whatever you might be, if you're reading a biography or an autobiography, reading the experience of someone who's gone through a certain experience, and that itself kind of gives you a certain perspective. You're reading about a topic like health, for example, what's really happening. For example, if you're reading about, let's say, brain health, what makes you do a few, so much that you end up doing. Okay, you reacted, so your amygdala actually made that reaction happen. Or similarly in physical health, and good news is that because of advancement in medical science today, a lot of what's happening in your body is known, and therefore people are now able to kind of share with you that why are things happening the way they are happening. Earlier it was all mystery, right? People didn't have any clue. Medical science has really advanced now. I feel that when I read stuff, first is I get to know things better, and therefore my ability to kind of then have conversations with different set of folks, whether at work, my colleagues, team members, and even outside with clients, corporates, I think all of that does make a difference, because you're coming from a place of where I think you have a perspective because you read some facts about it. And one of my favorite reading kind of if I may say genre is about health and wellness, and because it's so fascinating what's happening in the area of longevity, what's happening in the area of aging, what's happening in the area of behavior science linked to your brain, and etc. etc. So all of this is kind of giving you very interesting insights of not just what's happening today but what's going to happen tomorrow, right? So I think for me it has been a fascinating area to explore and know more about, and I'll encourage people because it does make you much better aware of what's happening to you and your health. And by the way, if anyone has any doubt, let it be clear, your biggest asset is your health. That's something that you have relatively the maximum control on. You may not have control on what's happening to your ecosystem, you may not have control on what you'll necessarily money, etc., etc., but on health you have a lot more than what you think you have.